Like, we just be driving and thinking of ideas, and I was just like, I'm gonna hang a mic in the hood. It literally went viral on our TikTok overnight, like 1 million views. I feel like most of them hit me because they seen what I've did in the past, and I just look at their page like, oh, this got viral potential.
CinePacks.
What is up, and welcome to the CinePacks Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Casey. Besides me, I have my co-host, Andy Chin. We have a very special guest today, Zae Williams. If you're not familiar with Zae, he began filming music videos in Chicago under Zae Productions. From there, Zae created a channel for the shooters and started From the Block, performances with a hanging microphone. Since then, Zae has worked with artists such as Batz, NEL Chopper, Polo G, Herbo, the list goes on and on. Zae, thanks for coming on today.
Man, thanks for having me, for sure.
Bro, a real legend in the music video space, in the space of artists, giving a platform for artists. It's been crazy to see the growth.
Man, I appreciate it, for sure.
Yeah. What are you doing out in LA right now?
I'm just out here for BET weekend. You know, a lot of artists come out here for, BET weekend. So I shot some performances with, Money Man. Y'all ever heard of Dave Blunts yet?
I think you just posted him on your story. Is the guy with like the double gun?
Yeah. Well, y'all gonna start seeing him real soon. So I shot Dave Blunt, Sauce Walker, Money Man. This other guy, he go viral a lot. He stands in the library and just talk. His name Pablo Skywalking. Yeah, y'all probably gonna start seeing like all these names that I'm saying are like kind of like viral people. And eventually, I feel like y'all gonna hear about it. But yeah, I've been just shooting content and chilling and going to
all these artists, like, they reaching out to you?
Yeah. Either them or they label.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And are you still like, is that something you do as well? Like kind of like, keeping your ear to the street and kind of know who's like has this buzz going? Are you able to kind of like pick up on some of these viral artists and like, get that collab going? Do you reach out sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most of them hit me because they seen what I've did in the past, so they kind of reach out to me before I even, hit them up. They were like, hey, ooh, and I just look at their page like, oh, this got viral potential.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
So they mostly find me for real.
Yeah, I want to dive into all the hanging mic stuff, but I feel like we go back to the beginning.
Okay.
You like I mentioned in the intro, you were shooting music videos in Chicago. You're from Chicago. Yeah. Can you speak on that a little bit, and then we'll get into that transition period?
Yeah. I started off early in Chicago. I think I started like right at the end of high school. So I was shooting like people around my house and stuff like that. I shot a video with my homie Rello, him and this other guy that I was cool with named B Hill. They had a song, so they're like, man, we should try to shoot a video. So I actually used my homie Rello's camera to shoot the video. And I'm like, oh, this is like some good quality. But at the time, it was good quality. But if you pull it up now, it was like a little flip open, like HD type of camera.
Camcorder.
Yeah, it was like $400 cameras or something. Yeah. So I used that, and then eventually I had started using my mom's little camera that she used to take pictures of us like when we graduated and stuff. So I was using that, and then I ended up buying the camera from him. I think he charged me like $200-$300 for it. And I just started using that, and then people just around the area that we was in and at our school was like, man, you got to shoot me a video. And I ended up shooting a video for these guys. Who was it? It was like, I forgot their name, but I shot the video for them and I put it on Facebook at this time. So now it's transitioned from like MySpace to Facebook. Shot the video with them and it just kind of went just.
Were you charging for these videos at that point, or was it like
no, it was free?
Just like helping out.
I think I shot artists. The video. I think I shot a few videos, and then the first time somebody was like, "How much you charge me to shoot a video?" And I'm like, "Wait,
I can make money off this?"
I think I told him like $50. Like, give me $50, and I was scared to say that. Like, he's not gonna give me $50 to shoot no video. Yeah. He's like, "That's it, cool." When I saw that's it, I was like, all right, the next person I'm gonna say $100. I'm gonna see if I can get $100 out of somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just started off shooting music videos, and then I don't know what video it was, and then Durk DM'd me. But we went to school together. Like I was in like maybe like 4th grade, and he was like in 3rd grade. Like he was like a grade below me or so. So he was like, man, bro, I see you shoot videos. I rap now. So I'm like, oh, you rap? Send me something. He sent me a video with like him and Lil Reese. And then me and him ended up shooting a video. It was him and King Skrilla. It was called like BBG or something like that. So I shot Durk, and then that just led to like shooting Keef, and then shooting Fredo, then SD, and then G Herbo, then Lil Bibby.
So it just kept going quick for you, right?
Like, cause like it wasn't a lot of people shooting videos.
Yeah. What year was this?
Was Durk already like popping off when you took that first video? No.
He just had that one video with him and Lil Reese. That was the only music video he ever had online. Okay. So this had to be around like 2012.
Yeah, crazy.
2012, because I graduated 2010. So this had to be like 2012, because I was shooting just little stuff here and there in between. So like 2012.
That's crazy. So were these getting posted to your channel, or was it a combination of both? Or what
it was everything was on my. They didn't know about, like, at the time it wasn't a thing where artists had their own YouTube page. Mm-hmm. Like whoever shot it, that's who uploaded it. Yeah. So like nobody really knew, like, oh, I'm gonna put this on my. So that's how my page grew so fast, because I was loading up 20 artists in the city that's blowing up at one time. So that's how the page was rapidly growing like that for real.
Hey, we appreciate you listening to the CinePacks Podcast. We actually don't have any sponsors for this podcast. It's all self-funded. So if you want to support us, head on over to our website, buy some digital assets or a lens filter. We'd really appreciate it. Enjoy the podcast. So when did the From the Block, when did For the Shooters channel come about? And then when did those performance videos kind of start? What was the idea behind that?
I started, it'll be like 3 years next month, like July.
Okay.
So it'll be like 3 years. Actually, I just got bored from shooting music videos, because you got to think about it, like we had almost made a style of music videos where it was just like running gun, just wherever we at, we just shooting it. So everybody was hitting me up to do those type of videos, because that's the style that I was known for. Yeah. So, but after a while, it's like 10 years straight of doing the same type of music videos, like,
this gets boring.
This is boring, bro. Like, I don't want to do this no more. Every week it was like, hey, I want a trap house, a car, and some girls. Yeah. And I'm like, I just seen enough trap house. Like, I had literally used almost every trap house in Atlanta at this point. So it was like, I just got tired.
Just getting played out. So what you started this crazy trend with the hanging microphone. Do you coin that you started that trend?
For sure. Yeah. Like before I did it, I would say, like, I didn't know about colors, but I may have like swiped across the episode, but I had never in my life watched the episode until when I started this, and people was like, oh, this is like the hood version of Colors. Yeah. And I'm kind of like, what is Colors? Yeah. But then I did my research. Colors been out since like 2006 or something. Yeah. So it's like I was shooting music videos. So it's like I didn't. So because some people was trying to argue like, oh, you didn't start this trend, Colors did. I'm like, well, if that was the case, they had from 2006 to 2021 to do it. If you know what I'm saying, people would have been doing it. Like soon as I hung the mic, it was like literally worldwide. It was people in every city outside hanging microphones. Like,
yeah, no, for sure. I feel like because Colors, for those people who don't know, it's in like the blank space, right? Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like it's in a colorful room.
And they're not even in the U.S.
No, it's like a UK. Or it's in the UK, I believe.
I think so.
Or like Germany, I think.
Yeah, they're in Germany or something.
Yeah, and it's a cool production. Like, it's cool that it's an actual live thing. Like where yours is like a performance video, right? But I feel like, bringing yours into like the real world, and like yours also has like a specific look to it. Like it's a twist off Colors, but like, you're bringing it into the real world, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, because,
but how did that idea even come about? Like how, when were you just like, oh, let's hang this mic and like shoot this?
I was literally bored, and then I think me and my wife, we was just driving. And at this time, I wasn't shooting I think we was doing like our family YouTube channel thing, but it wasn't like, I wasn't doing no like real filming. And I think I was just like, I don't know, like we just be driving and thinking of ideas, and I was just like, I'm gonna hang a mic in the hood. And then she was like, I mean, it might work.
Yeah.
And then you reached out to someone? I was just thinking of names. Like, at first I was like, on my block. Then I was like, no, that wouldn't work, because I would have to go to everybody's block to shoot it. Yeah. If it's called On My Block. Yeah. But I'm like, wait, but if it's called From the Block, it don't matter what block you on, as long as you outside somewhere is. So I end up hitting a bunch of rappers that I felt that was in Atlanta, that wasn't gonna be busy. Everybody like, oh, I'm busy, I can't do it this day, I can't do it this day. So I had this guy named Too Glizzy. He's an up and coming artist from out of Illinois. So I hit him up like, hey bro, pull up to this address tomorrow. I want to try something. And he was like, okay, cool, I got you. I just recorded something new last night anyway. So he pulled up. I hung the mic in the back, and it was just history from there. Everybody, when I posted it, everybody like, I want to do one. I want to do one. I want to do one. And
so did you already have the channel for the shooters?
For shooters on the channel? I had the channel. What's crazy, like the email address for the channel was supposed to be a channel for me doing reviews. So if you go look at the channel, it say I started the channel in 2019. But when I started the channel, I never used it. So that's why I say it started in 2019, but I really didn't use the channel until like 2021. But so it was a channel, but it had 0 subscribers on it when I started using it.
Gotcha.
So it was nothing on there, literally.
That's crazy.
I think I may have did like right when I started the channel, like a month or two before, I did like one interview because I was going to use the channel to like highlight just people doing other stuff. But I think it might have had 2 videos, but it literally had no subscribers on that channel.
Yeah, that's crazy. Empty. So it just grew like wildfire. Like, who were some of the first big artists that you had on there, and like when did you know like, oh, like this is going to become a thing,
right?
You know?
I think the first big artist I had was G Herbo, and I had to call him because soon as I started doing it, everybody started stealing it.
Yeah.
And it was people in other states stealing it before people saw mine. So when I posted it, people was like, oh, you stole this from my homie.
That's the worst.
And I went to his page. I'm like, bro, he literally started this after me. But mine didn't go, like fully global yet. So people was looking at me like I stole it from their friend, because if the person that is doing it, let's just say is in L.A., and it's like, and you see it before you see the one I'm doing in Atlanta, you going to think your homie in L.A. started it. So now when you see mine, you like, you stole this from my homie in L.A. And then you ask your homie, you like, nah, I really got that from him. Like, it was really his idea. Because that's what the dude ended up saying, like, no, bro. I got that from him. You know what I'm saying? So
especially, I feel like at a certain point, you can't control that. Obviously,
right.
You know, like I feel like especially now, like I feel like even in major cities, like I know people doing it all over, like have, you know what I mean, have their own, and just like have taken inspiration from like you doing that. But like in the beginning, I feel like that is crucial to get that credit, because like you were establishing yourself, and you know what I mean. If someone else's goes hella viral, it's just like,
right,
fuck. Like
that's why I had to call him, because like I said, I made the platform for up and coming artists that couldn't do like other like big platforms that does performances like Vivo, and like they only deal with certain caliber of artists. So I had to call G Herbo because it's like he was a big artist, and I know he'd get a lot of views and it'll spread the word faster. So I literally called him. It was like a Saturday morning, and we pulled that one off.
Yep.
That's facts.
Yep.
So this is the first big
this is the first big artist that did it. Yep. And then I think after him, don't get me wrong, but it was either Lil Yachty or Jacquees, but I think Yachty went first.
Crazy,
So after him, I think
you were
like Yachty.
Working with Herbo before that.
I used to shoot his video when he was Lil Herb. Back in the day, like all his old videos, like I shot tons of music videos for him. So it was easy for me to just call somebody that I already had knew, like, hey, come and do this little thing I'm starting. He's like, okay, cool. We just made it.
So a lot of these were just like personal connections that kind of started you off. Like, are you still the ones that you're doing now? Or do you ever deal with like the labels or like managers and stuff like that?
Yeah, all the time. Like most of them now is like, I mean, I still like if Polo or somebody hit me like, hey, let's do something, like, I just talk to them directly. But most of the time, we deal with labels and managers literally every day. Every time somebody signed a new artist, they call us first.
Oh, really?
They're like, we got to test it out with y'all to see, like, they test out either the song or just the artist himself and see if it's like somebody they want to really go full forward with.
I got a couple questions.
Yeah.
One, your sales on like, you should get a percentage of like the hanging microphone sales off Amazon.
Bro, bro. If you go to Google right now or anywhere, just type in hanging mic, that mic is going to pop up.
Bro,
for sale.
I bought it too. Yeah. I had to do one, bro. I'm guilty.
He said I bought it.
I returned it, and then someone else wanted to do one. Like I did like a little reel. I'm like, fuck, I gotta buy it again. And I just kept it.
Right.
They got all the colors now, but it's crazy just the shots. Like, I mean, like, so is it just you shooting these? I mean, like some of these. At this
point, it was just me. Like it was like in the beginning, like it was just all me. Like sometimes today, I still shoot them by like when I was out here in LA, I shot them all by myself. But for the most part, it's like 2 or 3 of us. Like in Atlanta, it's me, T, Champagne, and then I have a New York team. It'd be Johnny and Mozzie and Germ. So it's like three people each time we shoot.
Yeah,
honestly. Yeah.
You guys have like multiple cameras for different angles?
Yeah. We got different cameras. Probably like 2 to 3 cameras depending on like what we shooting exactly.
Yeah. Have you ever recorded one with live audio yet? Or
yeah. The whole like almost 90% of the Jamaica series was live. Because Jamaica, they don't like to really do the record over the thing. They like
play
to
the next one, Josh.
They like to just do straight live audio. But there's definitely some ones that's in there that's live audio.
It depends on certain artists because some artists have, like aren't the best, like do a lot of punch-ins and stuff.
Right, exactly.
It's just different.
Like Offset, his was live. Live.
Yeah,
really
that's cool.
live.
We got the 4 Batz one up here. This one went crazy as well. Can you talk a little bit about this one?
Yeah, so the first one that we did, it went viral because he walked up to the mic with a shiesty, some gold teeth, and then his voice sounded like that. And they was like, hold up, what is this? So it literally went viral on our TikTok overnight. Like 1 million views out the gate, and it started just going viral. So right after, his team hit me back like, oh, we got to follow up, but we want to bring you to Dallas to do one so people will get familiar with where he's from.
Yeah.
But this one, I feel like really took off. Like the other one was just like it went viral, but this is the one that really like took him out of here. Like really, really like blow up for real. So
like, I feel like I mean, I never heard of him before these videos that I saw. So like, I feel like a lot of his success kind of came from you, right? Essentially. Yeah. So like, do you have I'm sure you have a good relationship with him. Like, does he like?
Yeah. I mean, once I like work with somebody, I'm not the type of person to be like, hey, I gave you a career. Give me some features, or give me like I'll probably I don't like oftenly talk to him like we follow each other. I might reply to a story here and there, but I'm never like overly doing it. Like I'm just reminding you what I did for you. Like it just like
it'll come back around too.
So like I know eventually I might need him, and you know what I'm saying. But I'm not just the person to just overly use the relationship because of the situation and stuff like that. But
And I feel like this is the one that I've seen like with the most like effects on it, but I feel like usually it's more of like a raw kind of like.
I don't even do effects really, but this I had to like do it because at the end, like he slows his songs down at the end,
he's got
and it's like that's like
ups.
a Texas thing, so it's like I had to do the whole like slow motion. But other than that, I don't really do effects for real. I just try to keep them clean cut. Because once I start doing effects, they start thinking it's music videos.
Yeah.
Like people like, man, put some effects on it and make me blow up. And I'm like, nah, this ain't really. This is a performance, not a music video.
So you don't really focus on music videos anymore?
No, I haven't shot a video in a while.
But if someone asked you to do it, like you just don't.
Probably wouldn't.
No.
It's just too much time.
Like a lot of It's
like this
more effort. And
like
stuff
I can shoot one of these in probably 15 minutes. Edit it in 15 minutes.
Wow.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, and also like just like I feel like part of it, I think why everyone's so drawn to it is because, the name of it's From the Block, but you're also just like capturing like, you know what I mean, everything that's going on in the scene. Like you're also going to like people's like, you know what I mean, like where they want to do it. Like how you went to Houston to capture like that culture and just like the people around them. Right. Speak a little bit on that. Is that why you think part of this was so successful? Yeah.
It's like I was the first person. Now that I think about this, I'm gonna make sure I clip this. I think I was the first person to start a platform and steal its own platform. Meaning, because like we have it called From the Block, but I flip it when I do certain stuff. Like Chris Brown's was called From the Bat Cave, and then like Lil Yachty's was called From the Concrete Castle. Like we got From the Pool, From the this. So it's like I'm almost flipping my own brand. Yeah. And making it, like personalized to that person. Like I don't think that's like something that really hasn't been like done for real. What like a brand? Like of course you got like collabs with brands and stuff like that. But as far as like musically, like a platform, no, really. I may be wrong.
That's a good point. No, I feel like I haven't seen anything else like that.
Yeah, definitely like innovation in the space. It was definitely crazy just seeing it growth. And I also wanted to like bring to a point because like some of those on YouTube have like 12 million views, right? But like that doesn't even account for all the views on like all the socials, like Instagram is going crazy, TikTok is going crazy. So yeah, would you what's kind of like what's it like when an artist wants to, you know what I mean, if there is an artist who wants to be on From the Block, what's kind of the process like? What are you looking for?
Well, first have good music. Like I'm not really in it for the money for real. Like somebody can say like, hey, I got 10,000. I want to shoot a performance, and the song can sound like boo boo.
Oh man,
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I'm not really about. It's like I'm not gonna just tell you like you're trash. Get out of my face. Like I'm like nah, just record something or fix this, or I feel like you need to find your sound. Like it's not because I'm not like like all right, give me the money. All right, go drop the performance. Like it's.
What if it's a crazy amount of money? What if is there
it got number? I don't even think like bro. It's like give me a number.
I don't know. 200K.
200K. He can slide through the cracks. He can slide through the cracks.
It's like the worst song you've ever heard.
You're just dropping another video.
So
right
look, but this is how I'm gonna flip it though. I'm gonna take 10,000 of that 200,000 and market it in a way where it's like I'm marketing it as if I know it's trash, but making it like I'm gonna switch the direction of it.
Yeah. It might even go more viral because it's so bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna literally flip it.
Yeah.
And to the way where it's taking the narrative of it being the most trash song ever.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna market it another way where it's like I'm almost telling you it's trash, so you can't really reply and say it's trash because it's like I already said that.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to find something else to say. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I'll find a way to flip it.
Yeah, I noticed one thing that you did too is because like you got to a certain point with this, like you're filming on every block. You kind of mastered this. You have the wide shot, you have the close up. I think you got the iconic look of like the shallow depth of field in the background that I feel like everyone's just taken. Like every other one I see, it's like f1.8 on their Sony, and it's just like the shallow depth of field shot the exact same way. I feel like you created this formula. So I saw you start pushing the envelope and like doing it in more unique places and like really trying to like
out the country.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about that. Like, like when did you feel like you had to like level it up in a sense or like get more creative with it?
It's like me, I'm not like the type of person that does a lot of talking or like, hey, I'ma always say in my post, like, #1 platform in the world. Even when I shot music, when I start shooting music videos, before I was even nobody, my name on Facebook was Zae, next major director, Williams. Like, I always put that in the air regardless. So, but I felt like me going to Jamaica, going to London, going to Paris, going to Africa, it's just showing them like the separation from like boys and men. Like y'all can steal it, but let me see you just up and go to Africa tomorrow and shoot some performances. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So like I feel like I just let the work speak. Like I started it, but and it's only like that because it's people that try to be in competition with me on something I started. Like it's like, bro, how are you trying to be in competition for me, but you got the idea from me? You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, you got them, I'm gonna go get this person. It's like, bro, I'm not in competition with you.
Yeah.
Like so I just have to do certain stuff to just separate like the real from
for sure. Yeah, I mean the amount of artists you have on the channel, I mean this platform that you built up is insane. Do you have any plans for it in the future, like what you're planning on doing next? I know you probably don't want to share. I mean,
I'm just doing different countries, different ideas. I got a lot of other segments that I'm gonna be starting off of the For Shooters Only brand. We just started our own weed brand for smokers only. So so it's like to go off of that. So it's a bunch of elements and pieces that's gonna build around it, but it's all together.
Wow, nice. Yeah, one thing we were talking about before this pod is the chain. Oh yeah, we got to talk about. You got to bring it out. I got to get like a little video.
So you shoot all these videos on red because I see the red.
What's crazy? You want to know what's crazy?
Hand tattoo too.
You want to know what's crazy? My Reds camera got dust on them.
Yo, you don't,
I don't even use my Reds. I shoot all the performances off of Sony.
Okay.
So it's like I'm not even using the red for real, but it's like I had to do this on some like.
Let me see it real quick.
I just like to, like I say, I don't do a lot of talking, so I just like to do a lot of separation. Like, I'm gonna buy a red, but I'm gonna also buy another red as a logo and a chain and ice it out.
That's sick.
So I had to ice out the red logo.
That one's for the filmmakers.
Facts. People that know,
I've definitely
never
seen that. That's definitely unique for sure.
Yeah,
you got to get a RE.
Yeah, get an RE.
I like the red. I started on red too.
See, so you gotta get him a red chain. I got it right here too. I got a tattoo right here too.
It's crazy.
That's sick.
So
that's it. And you got the editing, the playback.
I got Final Cut, Apple, MTV, YouTube, all that right there. Camera, all that. I feel like I could tattoo anything that I made money off of.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like I made money off everything on this arm right here.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So it's like, and this stuff just be conversation pieces. Like if you was out and you saw me with this red chain logo, you'd be like, wait, that the red? Oh, you shoot? Oh yeah, let's do something. Like just conversation piece. Yeah.
Like I mean, how often do you get that? Do you see a lot of people like stopping you in the like
if
recognize
somebody
you or
that film?
That?
Yeah. If it's either they'll see me and recognize me, but then they'll get into it like, is that the red logo?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But filmmakers definitely notice it. Other people will just like, hey, I like your skull chain.
Yeah.
Not knowing what it is exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nice.
Yeah. Do you ever get like upset seeing other people doing these type of videos? Like.
Not for. I mean, when in the beginning it was more like. Now it's just like
you just kind of used to it.
Like I literally scroll down my timeline and see 6 people on hanging mics. Thing. It's like I'll be mad all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like at a certain point you can't let it take your energy. You know, like if you're doing something big and you're making money, like there's going to be other people. It just happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't like. Mm-hmm. They also say like imitation is the best form of like flattery. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So like, you know, at the end of the day, you did something right, and people are just gonna. You know, even same with our effects packs we've had. You know what I mean? We drop like an iconic pack that like kind of changed up the editing game, and then you just see like
10 versions of y'all packs.
Yeah. If you're an editor, you should definitely check out CinePacks' digital assets. They have thousands of effects that you can easily drag and drop into any editor, like Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve, Premiere, After Effects, CapCut, the list goes on. And since you're listening to this podcast, use promo code POD20. You're going to get 20% off your digital asset order. And if you don't want to spend any money, check out the free samples because we have thousands of free sample effects that you can use in any project. Now back to the episode. So yeah, what is kind of next in the pipeline for you? I know you said like different countries. I mean, is there anything else we should look out for?
Yeah, I'm about to get back into more so filming like short films and movies because that's what I really want to do for real. So I think me and my wife was just talking. We was driving from Vegas. Like we're gonna do a bunch of short films and series under the For Smokers Only brand, kind of like some movies like under the Friday high type of thing. So I just feel like it'll fit better with a smoker brand versus doing it under For Shooters Only because that's more so for like music. So I'm gonna do more films and comedy type things.
This is gonna be also like a separate YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's a separate YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah, I started the channel, but I literally have nothing on it out yet. But
is it like more like comedy style, like?
It's just like content. Like we got like the mic where we might go up to people like, how many grams can you fit in your blunt? Like just smoking content, street content, just different things like cooking shows with THC oil, just like different stuff that's all under smoking. So it's like it goes off of the For Shooters Only. We named it For Smokers Only.
And weed's allowed now on YouTube, right? For like the monetization and stuff.
I believe so. I never really. I mean, in music videos, I used to put weed in there all the time. I'm gonna give y'all a sticker too. This
hell yeah!
Oh, what?
Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm gonna
put
this in my water bottle.
For sure.
Yup.
But I don't know if weeds. Like I've never got like in music videos. I used to have pounds of weed.
Yeah, that's true. Like every music.
So
video
are you able to? I guess that's a question I have. Are you able to monetize off the YouTube, or since like do you make them like whitelist your channel, or do they just make all the money from the streams? How's that kind of work?
No. Most of the time it depends on like if I don't monetize it, they pay more. But if not, it's like I charge you this, but I get to monetize it.
Gotcha.
So it really just depends on the relationship with either the artist or the label that I have. Sometimes it's both. Like.
Yeah.
So it just really depends on the relationship.
Yeah, for sure. So is your goal with that channel still to like try and break new artists and like discover new artists?
Definitely.
And like, yeah.
But I feel like it was, like I said, it wasn't made for the bigger artists. It just so happened to blow up and the big artists want to do it.
Yeah.
But my aim is still for the up and coming artists.
Yeah. I mean, I
was just saying, like having the big artists gives it way more credibility too. Now all the smaller artists won't like.
Exactly. I feel like it's a cool thing to just be like, you could be an up and coming artist and Chris Brown get uploaded right before you.
Like, exactly.
Or Robin Thicke and then you. Yeah. It's like, Like it's not too many platforms or channels where you could just upload Lil Yachty and then your video comes right after that. Because like I say, it was always a separation. Like these people are always known for doing big artists. These people are always known for doing up and coming artists. So it's like a mash of both worlds put together.
Yeah, like Colors or like
Colors. That is like those are all big artists.
Yeah, the biggest like like Ed Sheeran and stuff like that. Right, exactly. Like it's just like these.
Or even like with Tiny Desk, like all those are known artists. You're not gonna see too many up and coming artists on Tiny Desk or something like that.
Yeah, so I think it's cool that it actually gives people like a platform and a shot and a voice. So
Definitely.
Yeah. Sick.
So what kind of short films? So you said the short films are gonna live on this.
It's gonna. Yeah, because because I felt like if I do something under for shooters only, it would have to be like a rap movie or something with rappers.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
I would do it just because, like, I'm like, honestly, bro, like, I'm not even like, my end all be all is not the music industry. No. Like, I fell in love with filming and just so happened to start filming rappers. Yeah. Like, but I was always in it for filming. Like, I never wanted to be like a A&R or discover artist or start my own label. Like, all of that is like cool, but it's like extra to me. Yeah. Like, it's like really in the way of what I'm really trying to do for real. Like, I want to shoot movies, like, and do like comedies and stuff like that. Like, I'm not really like I want to have my own label and. I
feel like you could leverage like a lot of your connections, I'm sure, as well. Because like even in those iconic movies like Friday and whatnot, they have like the songs that are just so iconic in them, you know, that kind of just link to those, you know, smoking and everything. So I feel like if you know what I mean, a short film or whatever, which is like even a song specifically made for that film that drops on, you know, for the shooters, and then it's on for the smokers as well. I feel like just the collabs there are going to be insane. So
yeah, I need to get Snoop Dogg in a movie or something.
Yeah, have you had Snoop Dogg on From the Block?
You know, I need to find Snoop Dogg. Where you at, Snoop? Pull up on me. I need to find Snoop Dogg.
Damn. Yeah. We almost got to link up with Snoop Dogg, but it was on the remix for the Jamie Foxx thing we did.
Oh yeah, I got a call. Yeah, and he was like, "Hey, can you pull up to Snoop Dogg's house tomorrow to film with?" To the second half of this music video,
and then we didn't get to do it.
But I was out of town.
Yeah. Oh wait, you was out of town, bro. It's always like that. Every time you go out of town, you gonna get that big phone call. You be like,
we didn't even get to meet. We both didn't get to meet Dave Franco. They filmed a music video here with Jamie Foxx and Dave Franco. It was in here. Yeah,
I had COVID, so then I just stayed home.
Where you was at?
I was up in the Bay. Yeah. But our team was able to still capture it on the camera, so the music video worked out. It was for that movie. What's the name of that?
Day Shift on
Day Shift with Jamie Foxx and but it's sick. But yeah, I feel it though. Yeah.
That's all, bro. I swear I will be in town for 3 months straight. Leave one day, they're like, "Hey, can you come shoot Lil Wayne tomorrow?" You be like, "Bro, I just left."
Yeah. Are there any artists that you still want to work with, even though you say music's not like exactly where you want to, like keep heading towards? But are there still some artists on your checklist where you're like, damn, it would be sick?
Yeah, probably. With? I would say the top 3 would be Young Jeezy, Drake, and Lil Wayne.
Fire. Yeah, Lil Wayne's. Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Lil Wayne, Drake, and Young Jeezy for sure.
Sick.
That'd be probably my top 3.
Got to get them on.
For sure.
What kind of movies are you trying to make? Like,
I'm like a funny guy, so I'm gonna do like some funny movies. Like I like it could be, no matter what type of movie it is, I'm gonna have some type of comedy in it. It could be a horror movie, it could be a funeral movie. I'm gonna find a way. Like, so I would say my category of movies would be under comedy. Okay. Like it could be it would be more so like something like Don't Be a Menace. Sure. Those type of movies. Friday.
Have you written any scripts or any? Like,
I have a couple scripts, like a series that I got like 2 of them that I already did. Oh, really? I just got to find time. From the Block that took my life over.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really trying to like not slow that down, but kind of structure it where I don't really have to be
more
too much
shooters
a part
on there.
of it. I go like, okay, y'all got that. I'm gonna just shoot these movies.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about like what Cole Bennett did with Lyrical Lemonade? I saw you guys link up recently for the first time.
Yeah.
And he just had that what is it, Summer Smash?
Summer Smash.
Yeah. Being from Chicago and just seeing what he built. What are your thoughts on that?
Man, I told him like me and Cole been talking over the internet for literally like 8 years. He used to hit me up like, man, I look up to you. Like when I had posted it, he literally reposted it. It was like, without no Zae, it would be no me. Like, so he was like, but yeah, man, I'm super, like, that was my first time actually going to one of his, the fest. I think this might be like year 3, but that was my first time. But that was crazy to even see like that many people that he brought out. So I definitely, when I told him like, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, this is crazy. And seeing him go from literally like shooting, he used to shoot BTS for like Famous Dex videos and stuff, to now having a festival with 30,000 people there. Crazy. 3 stages, like
his
it was
own
crazy.
Beverage.
Yeah, he in Walmart, I think, for the Lyrical Lemonades and Walmart.
And the collabs are crazy, like with Minions every year.
Bro, like he got Minions, Cubs. Like I'm like, now I need to hit him up. Like, all right, look, now let me hit you up. I need some connects. He be having all type of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Definitely proud of him though.
For sure. What advice would you have for someone, you know what I mean? Someone who maybe wants to build their own platform. Because, I mean, it seems like you did that 2 times at least now. You know, you built your music video platform up, and then you started for the shooters, and then from the block. What advice would you have for, you know, some up-and-comer who wants to start their own YouTube platform?
I would say, and look, I'm gonna get to y'all early. Which one of these cameras on me? Well, I feel like
that one's the close up on you.
Which one of these cameras on me? So look, this gonna be y'all getting it here first. This is gonna be the 3rd time that I build a whole nother brand for smokers only. Me and my wife is gonna build this right here. So this is gonna be brand number 3. So by the time I come back, you're gonna be like, okay, so you did it the 3rd time. I'm giving it to y'all early. But I would definitely say treat it like I work like I have $0 in my account. Like, and I don't even know if y'all ever had the feeling of having $0, but it's like you can't really sleep. You trying to figure out like how you gonna eat, how you gonna pay your bills. Like I almost treat it like that. Like you can't get comfortable no matter how much money, how much success, how many YouTube plaques, how many whatever. I treat it like this is my first time doing it, and I was like, I'm not halfway doing it. I feel like you just have to treat it no sleep. Like I barely get sleep now, and it's like you would think that I just started doing this and like I'm an up and coming person. Like I would definitely say, just give it your all for real. Like no halfway doing it, or I'll just do it this day or do it this day. Because you got to think about it. If it's somebody else that's doing the same thing as you and they working harder than you, how could you get past them? So it's like you got to go. If the number 1 platform in the world dropping 3 times a day, you need to be dropping 6 times a day. It's like you can't say, oh, I'm going to drop 1 time, but you got somebody that's 10 times bigger than you dropping 3 times. Like, you just got to outwork everybody. While they sleep, you got to be up. Definitely.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is crazy. No, for sure. I feel like also just like acting on the idea, you know what I mean? I feel like the fact that you just like executed it and went through with it, because like if you just wait, like you never know when someone else might just like there's been so many times where like we have an idea and we don't execute on it, and we just kind of like talk about it like, oh yeah, that's cool, and then we see it like the next week and we're like, damn,
bro, every time. That's why it's like I don't know if it's true or not, but that's just why like when I think of something, I do it. I call Johnny, make this logo, this is what I need. And then as soon as I do it, somebody be like, I was just about to do that. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if you lying or not, but I just go through with stuff, because people somewhere right now, somebody's thinking of something, the exact same thing, and it's just going to be about who did it first.
Exactly.
So I'm going to make sure that I'm always, when I think of something, doing, like when I came up with the front of the block, I'm like, hey, Johnny, make this logo. That's what I need. I'm calling, DMing everybody, trying to shoot an episode, shot it, put it right out. After that, it just was.
But how do you know if something's like a good idea and like whether or not you should go with it or not? Like, is there do you have like?
I feel like with me and my drive and my hustle, I feel like every idea that I have is a good idea, and I'm just not gonna let it fail.
Okay.
Like even like I don't care what, like if I put it out and if you hear about it already, I already thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like if I think it's not a good idea, I wouldn't even go forward with it. Like I'm not gonna. I'll be like, nah, But if it's out and you heard about it, you're going to keep hearing about it, because once I start something, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to make sure that I keep doing it, working hard, and making sure that it blow up. Like, I'm just not going to let anything I do just fail like that. Or just give up on it for real.
Yeah.
Out of all the From the Block performances you've done, I'm sure it's over probably 1,000 now, or?
Yeah, probably so.
What is one of the craziest experiences that you've had? Like maybe it's a bad experience, maybe it's a crazy good experience, but what's one of the craziest experiences you've had shooting?
Like most memorable ones.
Yeah.
It was probably a couple. Like, when I did Danny Towers, his was called From the Swamp. And we was in there with real alligators.
What?
On this little bitty airboat, trying to hold the equipment down. Like the airboat is little, like we got the equipment. Then I got a security guard. He big, so he trying to get out of the shot and hold the equipment.
Wait, was the alligators planned or it just happened?
No, they just in the water, just in the swamp. Like they just swimming around. Like we was riding the airboat. We was in Florida. Yeah. So we was just on the airboat, and it was like hit a bump, and it was just an alligator. God. And I'm like, bro, if I fall in here, I might die.
Yeah.
So I feel like that right there, that was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the ones that I saw where you're really pushing the limits, because like it's not from the block, it's from the boat right there.
right, definitely. Like Jacquees, we did his from the yacht.
Yeah,
like because he was on the yacht. Another crazy one was probably BFB to Pac-Man. It was From the Pool. Like if y'all pull it, I wish y'all could, it's probably hard to find it because it'd be like white. It was like hard to find it because he had girls in the video. But he literally came from up under the water with a Krispy Kreme donut in his mouth. And like came
show
out
the clip.
Water and started eating the donut. So his was crazy too because I had to put the C-stand in the pool and try to hold it down underwater. So his was crazy trying to shoot that too.
Yeah, so for your video, I feel like what you really need is, I mean, are you bringing lighting or is it really just like camera, tripod, C-stand, XLR cable, and the microphone?
And a reflector maybe.
Yeah, balance. Yeah.
So I really don't do too much lights. Only if I have to. Like yesterday was a time where I had to because we shot it on a balcony. And the balcony had no sun, but it was sunny behind us. So I had to use some type of light. But I normally like to keep it natural, just reflector and just natural light. I don't want to make it look too like unblocky. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Do you ever shoot some on like higher end cameras, or is it always just a Sony?
No, I never use the red for none. It's just I'm eventually. I say I am on this new series that I'm about to start. I'm gonna bring out the reds. It's kind of like it's like concerts. Almost in it. So it's like, say for example, like somebody got a From the Block and they got 5 songs. It might be an older artist. Like say for example, it could be Lil Wayne. He do Steady Mobbin', a Millie, like Stun Like My Daddy. Like he could do like old songs and new songs, but it's gonna be like a concert form was like a live version of him performing From the Block. So I'm gonna use the high end cameras for those though.
Crazy.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm about to start.
So it's gonna be like a live type video.
Yeah. So it's almost like a tiny desk, but in From the Block form outside.
Crazy.
So yeah, I'm about to start.
That sounds fire.
Yeah.
That sounds a little bit harder to do though.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, it's really the same. Like say for example, if it's T.I. and he has the song 24s come on, so it'll be like he's set up in the middle of the street, in the middle of Bankhead or wherever he's from. Yeah. And then like you just see a bunch of cars come up on 24s like in the background while he rapping, and then they leave. And then another song might be come on that's called like White Tee or something. Yeah. Then while he rapping that, a bunch of people with white tees come in the video. You know, it's just it's almost like a BT performance on stage, but outside on the street.
Yeah. So it's good. Yeah, no, I like it.
So it's like different sets changing and stuff like that. You might see somebody pushing stripper poles and girls just come get the dancing, and then you just push it out the way.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, so I'm about to start
That's crazy.
Up.
Yeah.
I already shot an episode, but I'm definitely just want to build up a few more before I start putting them out.
Yeah.
So don't y'all try to steal it. I already shot an episode. And today is, what's today's date?
It's the 30th. We're going to drop it a little later.
Okay, cool.
We'll drop this one later.
Well, hopefully I'm going to put the episode out before that then. So
for sure.
Once I get to telling stuff, you'll see it.
Oh yeah.
You be like, that's the same thing I said I was about to do.
No, that sounds great. Are you recorded the last one like with live audio though, or is it just like a montage of the songs?
No, that series is gonna be live audio.
Okay, cool. Is that a little bit harder, or do you have to get like a more crew for that? Or
no, it's really just my sound guy, Rafa. He just plugs it in literally, like, cause the mic never be plugged in, so he got like some type of little box or something he use. He plug it in, just put his headphones on.
Bet. Do you use like the cheap Amazon mic for that, or do you get a little bit better of a one?
What for that?
For like the live ones.
Oh no, I use the same one, but I don't use the Amazon mic. I got the real Shure 55. It's like a hard, like it's
the real metal one.
Yeah, it's the real metal one. Like it'll break your tooth if you get hit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't use the plastic one. It's a real like $300 mic.
Yeah, nobody has a real. I feel like half of these mic performers.
Oh yeah, if it drops, it might break. Yeah. No, I got the real one. Like, and I got so many of them. I just buy them just because in the beginning, I used to accidentally turn it green because the sponge in the inside of it was not on that one, but it's like some sponge in the inside and it's blue. And this was like right after COVID when I started. So every time somebody performed, I used to spray it with Lysol. And the Lysol was changing it from blue to green, like the sponge. So I had to just buy a bunch in the beginning. But yeah, I buy new ones often though. Yeah, I just spend the money, just buy it. And so I just got. If you open up a random drawer in my kitchen, you might see a mic in there.
Wait, what do you do with all the old ones? You just like
I just keep them? Just be sitting around.
Have you ever done a different colored one or no? I'm trying to think.
No. I think it's all been the same.
You got to get a gold plated one.
Yeah, I saw some, but it was like the plastic one. So I gotta almost get it painted, dip it. Yeah, I'm gonna find. So I said for like some different, like it had to be for some certain reason why I got
diamonds.
it.
Diamonds.
Facts.
Crazy. Yeah,
you should get one on.
Yeah, you low-key gotta get that.
It's already in the works.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's already in the works. Hanging mic for sure. I'm waiting till I hit 1 million subscribers so I can post it.
That'd be
crazy. Sick. Is there anything else you want to plug? We got For the Smokers.
Yeah, we got For Smokers Only. What else we got? That's really it. From the Block, For Smokers Only. That's the main thing I'm really working on. For real. I just.
But yeah.
When can we expect to see stuff come out?
That's like ASAP. We literally just we got the site up, but we're gonna have like stuff like we're gonna be selling lighters, ashtrays, shirts, rollers, rolling trays, and then eventually start having our own strands too.
Nice.
So yeah, definitely. But yeah, we'll be launching the site probably about this time this will be out. So y'all can go to forsmokersonly.com.
We'll link it down below.
Cool.
Yeah. Any advice you want to say? Last advice for creators?
Man, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Don't sleep
when it's over with. Don't sleep. You gotta while everybody else sleep, you gotta be up.
Yeah.
Or you gotta be the first one up. Like I'm up before everybody every morning. Yeah. Like I'm up. And it's like, and it just be killing me how people is like not as up there as they want to be, but they be sleep all the time. Like, bro, what are you doing sleep? Like, what are you sleeping about? Like, what are you dreaming about while you sleep? Like, cause when I didn't have money, I couldn't sleep at night. Yeah. Like, I used to probably just wake up like, this is real. Like, I'm really broke.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like I can't really sleep. It's like even now I still like I might go to sleep and wake up and just be like, I can't wait to finish editing this, so I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's just my drive. Like everybody just don't have that drive.
Yeah.
But for everybody that got that drive, just don't sleep.
Try and get
how many hours of sleep do you get at night?
Should ask her. She'll probably be
how many hours of sleep I get? What do you say, like 6 or less?
Well, like 5.
Yeah.
Dang.
So that's going to sleep. And then this was crazy. You got to think about it. For the last like 2 months, I've been dropping videos from London and Paris.
Yeah.
They 6 hours ahead. So while I was in LA, I had to get up at 7 to drop some videos because it's 7 p.m., 5 p.m. daytime already. So it's like I'm had to get up. So it's like I have to work on somebody else's time. Like we trying to communicate, send them the video when they approve it, drop it. So it's like then when it's time to go to sleep here, it's like
the
it's
tricky.
was crazy. But we literally just finished dropping all our Paris and UK videos, literally like yesterday.
Oh really? Wow.
I've been dropping them like the last 2 months.
Sick.
Fire. Thanks for coming on, man. This was
appreciate y'all for having me for sure.
Sick.
Yes, sir.